Sincerity and truth are the basis of every virtue. Once upon a time, there was a wise sage who lived in a small village. But his wisdom and his lessons spread to all the states of the nation, like a calm, steady river. He was a very wise sage, but he respected one thing more than anything else: sincerity. The wise sage and his followers were walking along a dusty road that went to a small village nearby one sunny afternoon. They came upon a mournful sight: a man sitting by the roadside, his eyes lost in sorrow. His heartrending sobs echoed through the stillness, and his anguish was so profound that even the birds ceased their song. This man was deep in mourning. The wise sage saw how sad the mourner really was. There was nothing fake about his tears or what he said. The wise sage was deeply moved by the sight, because it showed how man's genuine sorrow really was. The wise sage went up to the mourner because he wanted to help. With a soft voice, he gave comfort and advice with wisdom, and his words were sincere. The mourner listened, and as he did, his tear-stained face slowly moved from his hands and met the wise sage's eyes. As the days turned into weeks, the mourner began to get better with the help of the wise sage's compassionate teachings. He was comforted not only by the wise sage's words of wisdom, but also by how much he cared about him. The man's grief lessened and was replaced by a knowledge of what he had lost and a grateful heart. The wise sage later told his followers about this meeting. Sincerity and earnestness are crucial in everything we do, he explained. He told them how, in a world filled with distractions and superficialities, sincerity often takes a back seat. But, without it, our actions and words become hollow, devoid of substance and meaning. This story reminds us of how important sincerity is in our lives. In the fast-paced world we live in, we sometimes forget this simple but important truth. In our desire to do well and to have more, we might forget how important it is to be honest, and we might overlook the power of being sincere to say what we really mean, and to do what we say we would do. However, as the wise sage showed that sincerity has the power to build trust and foster authentic relationships. Sincerity is the foundation of all other virtues, for it is sincerity that lends credibility to our words and authenticity to our actions. The wise sage didn't tell the mourner to do anything in this story. Instead, he just let the mourner absorb the sincerity of his words, and in doing so, helped the mourner start to feel better and began to heal. In the end, this is the real power of being sincerity. It doesn't demand you to do something, but it inspires you to do it. So, as we go through life, let's keep this story in mind. Let's remember the man by the side of the road, how sincere his grief was, and how the wise sage's words helped him. As we deal with our relationships and strive for personal growth, let's keep in mind that sincerity is not just a virtue, but a foundation upon which all virtues are built. As the wise sage himself said, sincerity and truth are the basis of every virtue.